was posted to Maranda High School. That's where I started teaching. Within that time, I was made the master in charge of English and library. I'm a teacher of English. Then in 1989, I was made assistant career master, a role that I played for almost half the time that I was there. Then I was made a director of studies. From there, I became a deputy, the same school for about 3 years. Then I was transferred to another school within the sub-county called Kotaguru Secondary School as a principal. I stayed there for about 4.5 years. Then I came back to Maranda as the principal in 2007. I worked there until 2017 when I was posted here. I reported here on the 31st of December 2017. Having worked there for over 10 years as a principal. In 2010, Maranda was in top 10, number 4. In 2011, Maranda was number 1 nationally. And in 2012, Maranda was number 7. From there, we were in top 10 all through. I started enrolling many students, and therefore being in top 10 became a little bit difficult, especially if you have so many students. But my main aim was to make many students as possible join the university. That was now my competition. I was competing in a different level now. I wanted more students going to the university from Maranda because now we had the necessary requisite to make students pass. And many of them passed. And a lot of them went to the university. And when I came here, I said that I want to increase the enrollment. In fact, that was the first time I said, and I promised the students that I was going to do a dining hall for them. As I'm going out, I did not succeed in doing a dining hall for them, but I made a makeshift, which looks like a dining hall, which is outside there. It hosts about 1,500 that I go seated. And that is the greatest achievement that I think I have had in my teaching profession. You know what used to happen here when the students were eating. And you know how the ground used to look like. There used to be a staff room dining, I don't know whether you know it, under some trees with rotten benches. And I almost cried when I saw that, and I wondered what else I could do. So I started making expansions. I expanded the staff room, I expanded the boardroom. I went refurbishing. I think you have never gone to the labs. I refurbished the labs, brought new tables, and if you go in there, you can see that you are in a real national school with good tables and systems inside. So I'm a very happy man because people have appreciated me for the good work that I've done here. I'm very sure if I continued staying here, perhaps I would have even spoiled it. It is better that I'm going at this time when people feel that I've done something. That is my pleasure, that I'm getting out on retirement, and this is compulsory retirement. I've not been pushed out of this place. I've retired honorably, and I'm very sure that I will be given another opportunity somewhere to do something else different. I now hate teaching because the students look at me and I look very old, and I follow them up and down, and they think I'm going to fall down. So they really pity me. So now that I'm going, I don't think I would want to be a teacher, perhaps at the university, maybe. Because I did some part-time at the university, and some of them have already started calling me, can we give you a job? I think I just want to go and rest a bit before I can think of doing something else. What to eat, sometimes when you retire, start wondering, how am I going to eat? How am I going to sleep? Some of them retire without even putting up homes. Once that the money that you are going to get, the arrears, you won't start a home. But I have a small home where I'm going. So I'm not worried of anything. I only want to wish you people, young people, that you continue to promote Yambari in a positive way, as you have always done. I think you have not reported very bad things. It is not also true that we have always done good things. There are things that maybe might not have been very good, like public health. There's a problem with the water system here. We don't know where to take water. So there could be such challenges, and we have always gone through them. Just give the support to the principal that is coming in, Sonyari, so that he does not get into troubles from the media. People fear the media because sometimes you don't report things which are right. I think the story is better when wrong things are reported. And you don't know that you are killing somebody else internally. So thank you for what is most difficult in school administration is getting food for students. That is the most difficult thing. And now it is worse because the prices of things have gone up and the fees has been reduced. That is the greatest challenge that the principals now have. And that is something you cannot explain to the student. They will always believe that their parents can pay any amount of money that you tell them to pay. That is challenge, and I can say hurrah to the issue of looking for maize, the issue of looking for beans. foodstuffs. Anything else, constant.
That's okay, Mwalimu.
1,776.
And then
Means the traditional setting. We call Maranda. Means that you are very primitive people. And they used to wear, when long time ago they were wearing khaki shorts, and they looked like Maranda. The principal that I took over from left Maranda to remain the way it was. And at some point, even grass was growing on the walls. And if you said anything else, you would be told, no, you are going to interfere with results. So Maranda remained a very traditional setting. And I was even telling these people who are here that Maranda is not what it used to be, because even the windows were wooden windows. So when I went there with my vision, I changed everything, and when you go now there.
Director Charles Sonyari, the principal Nyambari High School, was just taken over from Mr. Boaz Owino. I've been at Mongori High School as a principal, and TSC decided that I should come and serve Nyambari High School, which I've just taken over from Mr. Boaz. I appeal to all the stakeholders that I promise I will work with them, and may we finally end up making Nyambari continue shining as Boaz has done a lot for this institution. And I most sincerely thank Brother Boaz Maranda, who is going, for the wonderful job that he has done for this school, Nyambari High School. I personally say that once I join the team, may I will join the team and will proceed and continue serving this institution and ensure that the tradition that was laid down in this school has been maintained, so that the school will continue shining in this country. I'm very new in the office, and given time within a week or so, I'll be able to note what is required of us, especially on the challenges that was mentioned. And given that Mr. Boaz has mentioned about the food crisis, maybe we should consult the board of management so that we are able to see how to go about this issue.
My name is Dr. Lazarus Momanyi Okioma. I am the chairman of the board of management of Nyambari Boys. I have been here for the last about 3.5 years. And during that time, the outgoing principal has been here for about 4.5. So I think I found him about having stayed in this school for about a year. And during that time, I must say the school has experienced a very, very good infrastructural development because when I came in, I found the school fairly transformed, because when I'm told where it was and where it is now, there is an extremely big change. We have done with him the current laboratories, the classrooms. We have done the CBC classrooms. He has transformed the kitchen, and above all, he has transformed the academic performance of this school. In 2018, we had a mean of 6.8. 2019, we came to 8.01. 2020, we had a mean of 8.7. The last results, 2021, we had a mean of 9.3. And it was our hope that we moved now the coming year to a mean of 10. He has now moved out, and the school must move forward. We are happy we have received a new principal, Mr. Onyari from Mwangoli High School. This place is not new to him because this is close to his home, and I believe he knows what we have been doing, and it's our hope that with his coming in, we should be able to pick from where Mr. Boaz has left and be able to still achieve the mean that we expect for the school. This is a good school, the students are disciplined, teachers are hardworking, the board is united, and with him we welcome him and hope that we still achieve the dream that we have for this school.